Namaskar. August month. It is a very pious month where we get an opportunity to rejuvenate not only ourselves, Mother Earth, but also our soul. Lord Krishna have a very lovable place in every human being across the globe. In this month, we celebrate a festival known as Janmashtami. In Janmashtami, there are so many rituals which we follow to attain inner peace. So, if we see the life history of Lord Krishna, two important role we can see that whole world have constructed temples in that roles like Bal Gopal and Krishna with Radha ji. So in my video today I will discuss about the childhood days of Lord Krishna, and in my whole video I will convey as Bal Gopal. So Bal Gopal lilas, or the how he has lived his life in Gokul, has so many messages for us. In my last video, I have already discussed that how Lord Krishna put the mud or the soil in his mouth, and Ma Yashoda saw the whole universe within his mouth. And what was the message for that? Already we have discussed. Today we will discuss another important aspect, what we can learn from Bal Gopal. Change. The 6th alphabet word is a very common thing in every human life. I will go one by one. Change is one word which we love a lot. But why? Because we have sense organs. All these sense organs receives the data from the ambience where we are living. The work of the sense organs is to just receive the data and just put it inside the brain. But how the brain will manifest it, will produce it in front of us, that key Almighty has not given us. And that is where the word change plays the role. Let me take one example. Suppose we are hearing 1, 2 or 3 songs continuously for a good period of time. Suddenly we will see that our mind is asking us for a change, that no, I want to hear some different music, some different style. Suppose I am using one perfume for some good amount of time. Suddenly we will see that perfume fragrance, we are not feeling it any more sensitive to our nose. We are insensitive to that fragrance. That's why we go and buy another fragrance perfume for us. Similarly, it happens with our taste also. Suppose we are eating our food continuously with the same style of cooking for a good period of time. Suddenly we feel, no, we should go and we should taste some other food. So change is inevitable. We cannot escape it. So change is what is the nature of our sense organs. It always asks us to make some change. So when a child, Bal Gopal, was growing up in Gokul, when his steps started moving away from the house towards the neighborhood, society, community, at that time the sense organs tried to grab different things. So, as we know, butter, that is the white butter or the makhan, is very good for any child's immunity development, brain development, cognitive development, intelligence development, and the wisdom development. So these are the 5 keys this butter, makhan, does as a, we can say, a boon or a blessing to any child. And when Lord Krishna, our Bal Gopal, he was stepping out from the house of Yashoda Ma, Bal Gopal always tried to grab makhan from all the gopis' house, but not from his own house. What Lord Krishna wants to tell us that might be Yashoda's house was filled with butter, might be more good quality butter, but Lord Krishna wants to explore the change in the taste of the butter which was available in every gopi's house. So, we as parents should understand and should welcome this nature of our child with so much of positivity from our side that it will inculcate a very good innovative thing within our child. Just few days back, 2 videos were floating in the internet. One was from the Bollywood actor Mr. Amir Khan, and another one was from the corporate trainer Mr. Shonu Sarma. They were so much worried that their children are not listening to them, but others are listening to them, and they were surprised that why my child is not listening to me.
दिल की बात बाहर निकलने वाली, मेरी बच्चे मेरी सुनते नहीं है यार। सोचता हूँ जो हमारी जनरेशन है ना वो बीच में अटक गई है। हम लोग माँ बाप का बड़ा सुनते थे और हमको लगा कि बच्चे हमारे सुनेंगे, हमारा भी वक्त आएगा, नहीं रणवीर सिंह की तरह अपना वक्त आएगा। लेकिन जब हम माँ बाप बने तो बच्चे कुछ बदल गए थे तब तक यार, सुनते नहीं अपनी यार। बिल्कुल। तो हम लोग ने पहले माँ बाप से हम पिटे, अब हम बच्चों से पिट रहे हैं।
It is very obvious we are celebrating Janmashtami, and the very foundation message which our Bal Gopal is giving to every parent, that when your child is stepping outside your house, the child's sense organ wants to explore different things available in the ambience, in the arena, in the vicinity of the child where the child is living, and we as a parent should welcome that with a very open-minded thoughts, and we should think that it is an opportunity for the child to grip knowledge and wisdom. If we see a bird nest, who teaches a bird to make a nest? In one of my video, I have discussed so nicely that how a bird fly. Who makes a bird knows how to fly. If we see a pumpkin plant, the creeping threads they come out automatically, grip around a supporting stick so nicely so that the plant can grow. Who teaches these things so intelligently to a plant? We have to think. We are thinking as a parent that we know everything, and what we know we should give it to our child. What happens is, when a child wants to know everything around the world, we should encourage a child. That is why through this Leela, Krishna, our Bal Gopal, wants to convey us a message that you might be having so many things. Your brain might be having so much of knowledge. Like Yashoda Ma is having so much of butter in her house. But our Kanha, our Bal Gopal, he doesn't like Yashoda Ma's butter. He wants to take the taste of the butter from all the gopis of the neighborhood, and he wants to taste it. So it is my kind request to all the parents to revive back the Bal Gopal, the Kanha within every child's heart and soul, and give them the opportunity that if they are not listening to us, then two things we can do. We can take the child to a more knowledgeable person to whom we think that human being will be a very good facilitator or a moderator or a mentor for our child, or we need to bring some freshness to the relationship to our child. Might be we have to change the style of talking, the style of presentation, the warmth of our feeling, the warmth of our love with the child. That means our child is demanding some freshness, some change in our relationship. We belong to a land where Lord Ram was born, and we as parents, we remember that our children should listen to us, should understand our feelings, should obey us. Because we have seen, we have read that how Lord Rama was dedicated to his parents. So if we want our children to listen to us, so there are two things we need to understand. That is, one age when the child is not eligible to go to a Gurukula, and very soon we should bring back Gurukul system to our country. So when a child is below the eligibility age of Gurukula, we should encourage a child to explore the mother nature very well, and we should understand this is inevitable and we should accept it, so that our child will be blessed with very good cognitive brain. And at the same time, how easily, how beautifully we can bring back Gurukulas, that is also a sole responsibility of us. When we as parents, we want our tradition to flow from generation to generation. There is one more aspect to this. Everybody says our Bal Gopal is a Makhan Chor. This word was very much hitting to me. So what we have thought is, whenever this word chor or a steal comes, then if there are two things comes, one who steals it and one from whom this person is stealing something. In our natural world, if somebody is stealing something from someone, then nobody will be happy in this act or in this event. But when Bal Gopal was grabbing the makhan from every gopi's house, every gopi was very happy. If Krishna will not come to their house to grab makhan, they used to have so much of insecurity, some kind of uneasiness within themselves, that why today Krishna has not come to my house to grab the makhan. So shall we use the word steal or shall we use the word something like love out of, he was grabbing Makhan out of love and so much of affection. So when Krishna, Bal Gopal went to every gopi's house, every gopi was waiting for our Makhan, for our Kanha, that when he will come and he will eat the Makhan, and at the same time, as soon as he was finishing eating the Makhan, they used to peep what we have saw in different pictures. They will peep it from behind and they will be quenching their soul with so much of love and affection, and then again they will go and tell to Yashoda Ma that today Kana has ate away all the Makhan from our house. So the first act was where our soul was first drenched with the love of Bal Gopal, and the second, as soon as Bal Gopal quenched the thirstiness of the soul, immediately we came back to the body form. And what is this body nature? The gopis went to Yashoda and they did the backbiting in the name of our Bal Gopal. So beautiful leelas our Lord Krishna has done it in his childhood days, and for each there is a message for us. So when we know our child is not listening to us, we need to bring fragrance to our relationship. And when we know that when our soul is quenched with the love of the Almighty, then only we again come back to the bodily form. Is that why when Lord Buddha attained enlightenment, as soon as he attained enlightenment, he asked first the food, which was the need of the body? Yes. So every message from all the spiritual messengers all over the world, they are trying to tell us so many things, that how we should understand that everything is within us. In our olden days, that's why in our Gurukulas, they had the procedure, or the Guru was in complete charge how the every sense organ of the child need to be under control of the child, so that tomorrow, as soon as the child steps outside the Gurukul, the child should be in a condition to balance his emotions and also his work in a very equilibrium manner. So that was the objective, how we are celebrating with so much pomp and show this Janmashtami festival. All over the world, if we remember, every temple where we are celebrating our Bal Gopal, every temple is being decorated so nicely. There is a small observation from my side. We know how much, I will not use the word naughty, because that English does not have a word for nutcut, because nutcut is a word which is very sweet and sour at the same time. Like we can say it is like amla. As soon as I bite it, it is very sour, but as I chew, I feel very sweetness inside. So the word nutcut has the same flavor, and I will use the word nutcut for our Bal Gopal. So every temple all over the world, we can see a Bal Gopal like a idol sitting very silently and quietly, and we all devotees, all sevikas and all bhaktas, they are trying to please Bal Gopal with different form of services. So, what best service we can give to our Bal Gopal is by giving an opportunity to our all children, maybe in our house or in society or community where we are living, giving them the ample opportunity to enjoy their childhood, and that is the key mantra or the success story of that child will be. So this is a message for the humanity, that if we can bring the gorgeous childhood memories within every human being back within their living of their life, that is the best gift we can give to any child. Bal Gopal in Gokul, he did all different kind of nutcut, and he enjoyed his childhood so much. One beautiful thing we have seen, whenever Lord Krishna or our Bal Gopal was going to field for grazing maybe the cows, at that time he was continuously in a rhythm with the nature while blowing the flute. Now research has come up and it is showing that plants or the fields of our paddy fields will blow or will produce very good yield if they are being exposed to good music. But our Bal Gopal had that knowledge, being the Supreme Lord, that our paddy fields, if we want our agriculture to be flourishing, to be in a flourishing state, then the beautiful music, maybe from any of the natural instruments, can bring a very good yield to our cultivation land. So many messages through his Bal lilas, our Bal Gopal is giving continuously to the mankind for our well-being and for a healthy life. So whenever there is a Krishna temple within our arena where we are living, so let's allow our children to go and spend some quality time in the vicinity of our Bal Gopal, so that they can rejuvenate, they can be in resonance with the same frequency and the same vibration with which our Mother Earth or our universe will be vibrating on the event of Janmashtami. Jai Bharat.